RUF CTR 2023. Once holding the mantle for the fastest production car in the world with a top speed of 211 miles per hour at the time, it's been a hot minute since we've seen the automotive enthusiasts at RUF push anything out. Taking matters into their own hands, designer Prototype created a next-generation RUF CTR for the 2030s, with an aesthetic that bids adieu to the overtly Porsche-leaning style of RUF's previous cars. This new HCTR has the body of a Porsche 911, but not the identity of one. Instead, it adopts its own attitude, with large black eyes that look like they're wearing war paint, a flat panel front that hints at an electric powertrain, and an aesthetic that Prototype describes as clean, low, wide, and iconic. Given the fact that this automobile was envisioned for a distant future, 7 full years from now, it really doesn't base itself on an existing Porsche. It has all the traits of a 911, but there's some distinctly different details there too, all the way down from the bumper to the hood, rear fender, and even the spoiler. Prototype's biggest focus was to keep the design traditional yet futuristic, with minimalism being a strong trait running throughout. In fact, so bare basic is the next-gen CTR that it lacks appropriate housing for the headlights and taillights, opting for a bare-bones approach instead. Admittedly, it does give the car its discernible glare, a deviation from the friendly rounded headlights seen on almost all of RUF's custom builds. Given that this variant of the RUF CTR is just a fan-made concept, we've got just the outer aesthetics to work with. Prototype hasn't released any images of what the interiors look like, and there definitely aren't any performance specs since this is a speculative aesthetic exercise. That said, there's definitely something that RUF can work with here. This new CRT looks like it means business, and just like its moniker, has a RUF attitude too.